Hello, I'm Becky Sharp, the Executive Director of Open Door. Sometimes in the hustle of the holiday season, we get caught in a whirlwind of chaos. It is important that we take time to reflect and celebrate on the many impacts that Open Door has on our community. In the past year, we have relied heavily on the input of our individuals, not only through every service that we provide here, but they have even served on our board of directors, attended statewide advocacy events, testified at the State House, and driven every single decision that we have made here at Open Door. In 2023, through stakeholder engagement, we developed our strategic goals. We believe in measuring our goals, acting our goals out, and then reporting back to the community on the progress that we've made. For the past 3 years, the workforce crisis presented challenges in being able to hire, retain, and develop employees to provide direct services. Open Door prioritized its efforts towards promoting the important work of our DSPs and the critical need to address Medicaid rates to allow for the increased compensation for our direct care and frontline supervisor workforce. Open Door served as an active member of the state coalition, governors' meetings, and met directly with legislators. I, along with partners of DSPs, families, county board, and individuals receiving supports, also provided testimony to the Ohio House and Senate through the Health and Human Services Committee. Together with system partners OACB, OPRA, Ohio Healthcare Association, Values and Faith Alliance, Ohio Waiver Network, ARC of Ohio, DODD, OADSP, the Ohio budget passed by legislators for 2024 reflects a significant increase that directly impacts the lives of DSPs and frontline supervisors through their compensation. We implemented the bonuses and increases in August, and the impact can already be realized, reducing the number of open positions by 40%, increasing our retention rates to between 94 and 95%, and improving the overall quality service metrics. Open Door piloted innovative community on-the-go service models and launched new community-based settings which created many outcomes in the lives of those we support. To name a few, Open Door filled blessing boxes in the community, volunteered delivering countless Meals on Wheels, volunteered at food banks, delivered pet food for seniors, went to the library readings for children, and maintained community employment for many of our folks. In addition, our new community-based services allowed smaller group activities which created meaningful relationships, friendships, and community connections. We also held community art exhibits in elite art settings throughout Columbus. Based on stakeholder feedback, infrastructure was a key focus area for this year. We were able to purchase a new 8-bed home on Dare Road. Park West is being totally renovated with a new roof, windows, accessible bathrooms, paint, lighting, space, flooring, furniture, and generators. The new apartments that have been renovated have received such compliments from many who have visited. The art studio is now equipped with all new gallery lighting. The Stage and Screen Theater has new stage setup, specialized lighting, and sound equipment. The Open Door Community Garden also added new garden spaces, boxes, and equipment, thanks to grant funding provided through the Columbus Foundation, Franklin Park Conservatory, and Scotts Lawn. Barriers to availability for community transportation were also addressed by adding 5 new minivans, 3 new buses, and 1 transit to our vehicle fleet, which are all wheelchair accessible. The Advocacy Committee has connected individuals to Saturday fun days, camping trips, vacations, and one-day excursions. The committee is very proud that due to their request, 2 community businesses have even committed and completed renovations to provide wheelchair accessibility. Open Door also utilized technology to improve in many areas. Individuals challenged us to come up with a solution to address the cashless requirements of many community businesses as a result of the pandemic. Open Door found a solution through TrueLink, which provides a cashless option for even those with payees. We implemented iPads throughout all service areas with apps for translation of ASL and other languages to assist our staff and individuals with communication difficulties. All hiring, onboarding, personnel files, and service documentation are now done electronically. Providing iPads for service locations has allowed staff to document true community outcomes through pictures and captured the individual experiences in the community. Many of those you will see throughout this video. Open Door hired an occupational therapist who specializes in smart and assistive technology and has assisted to set up our first smart tech lab and implemented individual programmatic outcomes with technology. In waiver settings, 16 folks have transitioned successfully to remote supports. The individuals spoke loud and clear about their desire to have the company events return when pandemic restrictions were lifted. Many events were enjoyed by all, including Carrying a Tune concerts, DSP Day at the Columbus Zoo, Fishing with Friends, holiday dances, Trunk or Treat Halloween, talent show, OSU tailgate party, even though we lost, garden market sales, art exhibitions, theater productions, and a huge holiday party at Scene 75. A few other achievements from 2023 include citation-free surveys at 4 of our locations, implementing an efficient shared platform that allows us to coordinate and ensure completion of operational goals, greatly increasing our interest earnings for our savings accounts, and having 4 sold-out community shows and multiple community productions by our Open Door Stage and Screen team, thanks to the support of the Ohio Arts Council grant funding. Our amazing Open Door team members also were selected for many statewide awards in 2023. Matt DeLay received the Ohio Provider Resources Association Behind the Scenes Award for his work during our sprinkler emergency and in managing the facility's maintenance. Emmanuel Asari and Kelly Umstetter were recognized by the Ohio Healthcare Association for DD Excellence Awards at their state conference. Open Door also has had the privilege of receiving the Disability Pride Award from the Columbus City Council in the fall of 2023. Over 64 of the supervisor, manager, and executive staff embarked on a year-long intensive leadership training through Authentic Focus with Kathy Guide. Many report substantial growth and development in both their personal and professional lives. Tony and Junia also graduated from Elevate Columbus through the Columbus Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Sean Moore, the Community Relations Manager for Open Door Columbus. We'd like to take a moment to highlight some of the amazing accomplishments we've made in 2023 working with volunteers, interns, and community partners.
We've had over 80 new volunteers engage with us since April 2023. Working with the Accessible Community Garden, CAC's Reading on the Goes, Open Door Art Studio and Gallery, Open Door Stage and Screen, and in our supported community homes in the form of monthly cooking classes and weekly reading companionship. We've also had the honor of working with many organizational volunteer partnerships. We want to give a special shout out to our educational internship partners, Columbus State Community College, OADSP's DSPU program with Franklin Heights High School, and the University of St. Augustine for Health and Sciences. In October, we hosted our first annual Donor and Volunteer Recognition event, which honored our award recipients and included an unforgettable fashion show presented by Open Door Stage and Screen.
Hi, my name is Melissa Combs, and I'm the Director of Operational Support here at Open Door Columbus. I'd like to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to all of the supporters who make our work possible every single day. This year, we were grateful to receive generous funding from over 170 unique supporters, 98 of whom were returning donors. We are also proud to have ongoing sustaining support from a special group of monthly donors. Thanks to these incredible folks, we've been able to cover entry fees for festivals, expand community reach for our artists, cover entrance fees to art competitions, attend special workshops to learn new skills such as ballroom dancing, supported the expansion of our garden's wheelchair accessible beds, addition of new drip irrigation, and purchasing of new plants and seeds. Our programs have been able to purchase memberships to community venues and special organizations like the Ohio History Connection and Franklin Park Conservatory, and support for emergency placements for folks who didn't have personal clothing or items when moving to a new space. This generous funding has also provided support for individual-led groups and social events, advocacy-related individual development like Project STIR, skill building for performers of our theater program, materials for costumes and props, and ASL interpretation for theater performances. We also look forward to receiving additional funding in 2024 through the DoDD Innovative Technology Solutions Grant, the BWC SIG grant, which will purchase beds, lifts, and changing tables for many of our locations. We're excited to be a part of the DoDD ADS pilot program and a significant commitment of support for our new sensory park and courtyard. Your support makes our work of inspiring life journeys possible. Thank you for your endless commitment to every single person that Open Door supports. Here's to 2024 and even more opportunities to inspire life journeys. Open Door's strategic plan for 2024 holds many exciting opportunities, including development of a sensory park and outdoor recreation area, completing the entire renovation of our Park West facility, creating new residential and respite care at Dara Road Home, participating in the ADS pilot program with increased funding to support community-based experiences and transportation, honoring requests for safe vehicle storage, expanding remote supports and nursing care options, increasing services offered in Licking County, and many individualized outcomes to achieve.
In 2024, we look forward to continuing to break barriers, making the inaccessible accessible, opening doors for all, and most importantly, inspiring life journeys.